It's Thursday night, and that means selection night in the AFL. Tom Rehn joins me as always, Tommy. Firstly, any late changes for the Port clash up there at the SCG against the Swans?
Treaders, there are. Jackson Trengove comes out of the side. Paul Stewart's in. Andrew Moore is starting in the green vest as the sub. Just how big an out, though, is Trengove? On
a dry track against tall forwards with the opposition, I think it's big, but not at the moment. Remember, no Tippett, no Franklin. Port would have been too big, and you talked about it last night. So I think that sickness is probably a blessing in disguise.
Well, Sydney, no late changes. Cunningham, the sub there. Let's go to the other game, the Sunday clash. Just a squad at this stage for the Crows, so a massive 6 ins at the moment. 3 outs, 2 of them forced. We know that a couple of injuries they've got, the Crows, Sloane and Cheney with the back. But you've had a look at the extended benches, Treaders, and you think there could be another big name on the chopping block.
Yeah, I do, and I'm only on gut feel here, Rennie. And the thing is here, you look at the SNFL form of Lever, Henderson, Martin, Knight. Brilliant. They've been brilliant, forcing themselves in. Also throw in Phil Walsh. Last week against Brisbane, Adelaide got out of jail. He wasn't happy in that post-match. He talked about making changes, and he talked about them straight after the game. That means he's angry. So that leaves me 2 players who are named on that extended bench. Ellis Yeoman, who's been quite good, and former skipper Nathan Van Berlo. His form has been average, and that's being honest. He's been struggling to come back. Average 14 disposals, only 10 touches last week. I think if they're going to make a change, and he looks at risk on that bench, I reckon he might be the man.
Well, that would be a big call. Let's have a look at the Cats. Jimmy Bartell in that squad of 25, which is a big inclusion for the Cats. They've still got 3 players that need to come out. What do the Crows need to do to cause this upset, Treaders?
They need someone to step up for Rory Sloane, but the big one is against Port Adelaide a few weeks ago when the Cats took him on. Blitz halves was brilliant. He took the game on. He played as a mobile ruckman. He played on Ollie Wines. I suspect that Chris Scott may even put him to a player like Patrick Dangerfield because his third man up work, he was brilliant with Stanley. They dominated the ruck that night and Port didn't know what to do. I suspect Phil Walsh has been watching and maybe he may be the guy that goes to Dangerfield. It'll throw it out of left field.
In that game, Geelong's back 6 were brilliant. Tom Lynch recognised that, the forward, and says they're going to have to be at their best to shut down their defence as well this week.
Yeah, it's a huge challenge, and they've got a great back 6, and led by some of those names you see, Harry Taylor and Corey Enright and Tom Lonergan. So it's going to be a huge test for it, but we're really looking forward to it.
Well, speaking of Lynch, Treaders plays his 50th game this week. It's been a tough old run for him. Broken neck, broken.
Did his shoulder?
I think, did his shoulder, and he's obviously been out with concussion as well. So he's been in the wars. It's his 7th season in the competition, and he's out of contract at the end of the year, but hopes it'll be sorted out.
That stuff will just work itself out, and I'm just really looking forward to playing the rest of this year, and hopefully can push for finals. That's all I'm worrying about at the minute.
Make no mistake, he's a vitally important player. He's the link man between half forward and half back. I think the only thing holding that one up at the moment is term. He has been paid on the lower scale for a long period of time. He's going to get paid pretty well no matter what because he is so important. His issue with the concussion they'll have to look through, but I think that's the one thing holding it up.
He wants longer?
I'm hearing he wants 3 years. I'm hearing Adelaide's wanting 2. When that happens, there's good intention and they will sort something out, maybe with an option after 2 years. So look for him to get a decent pay rise because he deserves it. He is so important to that team.
We'll keep a very close eye on that one, Treaders. Catch you on Monday night.
Absolutely. Let's do it again.